They just got facts. Welcome to the post-credits review. Today we're gonna do.
No?
I know. It's not, is it?
It's by itself.
It's by itself.
You do this every time.
I know. Welcome to another episode of Buy or Sell. Today we will be buying or selling Dolemite. Eddie Murphy's back, man. He's on Netflix. He's got his own movie on there. And I'll be honest with you, man. I wasn't too sure what to expect. The timeline said it was fire. I thought I'd check it out. I was pleasantly surprised.
Swear down.
Yeah. It's
been a while.
Yeah, I know, man. And you can tell when you see him on screen, you can tell it's been a while.
Yeah.
But no, basically it plays into the character. All-star cast, man. T.I.'s in there, Snoop Dogg. I'll be honest with you, a bunch of older actors that I couldn't name, but you remember when you see them. You watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah.
You know the guy, what's the guy that's always the black criminal that always pops up?
The one with the little fro.
Yeah. He's in there, funny as hell. Obviously Eddie Murphy. And it's basically about his journey on to becoming a superstar. He used to sing, he used to dance, and no one took him seriously because there was already like prominent performances by other people. And so he found out that maybe comedy was his route, and he basically steals some jokes from like a homeless person. That's the wild part. But the jokes bang, and he takes it on tour. And he eventually puts out what is effectively a comedy special on record. And that goes crazy, and then he continues to put out specials, and his career just skyrockets from there, man. And he comes across some hijinks and whatever on the road. The only thing that doesn't resonate with me is the style of joke. It's basically like lyrics, but funny lyrics, like
so like they're flowing kind of.
Yeah, it's like he's telling a story. Yeah, he's basically telling a story, like a story via music that's got funny, fun. That shit ain't funny, man.
So wait, when is it set? What kind of time period are we talking?
So we're looking at the 60s.
Okay, now
I'm trying to think who the prominent artists are they were saying.
So it's got that whole jive, they're talking in that kind
of all that stuff.
Right.
Motherfucker, every other word.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Bleed that out if you want to. But yeah, man, it's cool. It's got like a laid back vibe. Like I can say.
Who is it suitable for though?
Don't want that little kids watch that.
Oh, okay.
They swear in literally every other sentence is a swear word.
Alright.
And it's all kinds of vulgarities. Like they talk about genitalia.
Is there nudity in it?
Yeah, random nudity as well. Random nudity. So like everything about his persona, about Dolemite, is like just being extreme, like sexually explicit, and it's out there. That's like his style of comedy, and he's trying to get that across to the nation.
The thing is, I'm trying to picture in my head, like I'm trying to think to myself, how does something like that kind of work at this day and age? Because I guess some of the content some people might be offended by it.
I think that's what it is, shock factor, isn't it? So I think if it's like, he's saying these things, he's calling people's mums and grandmas, this and that.
Yeah.
And it's a comedy, so you don't really take it that seriously. And it's the premise about how he got these lyrics. Like he literally just records a session of a conversation with some homeless people, and they're all like jiving back and forth and saying these stories. But it's like all in rhyme. You have to watch it, I can't explain. But it's weird to me because none of it is funny. Like the film itself is funny, but none of what they're talking about is funny at all. None of it don't even make sense. Something about having sex with the cow that jumped over the moon, I don't know. Yeah. You'll see what I'm talking about, if you buy it.
If you had to give it a rating.
So a Netflix rating of a high 6.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's cool, it's good to watch. It's not. I didn't go out of my way to watch it. I just had time on my hands. I thought, why not? The timeline seemed to be feeling it, and it's decent. It's funny. It's got its moments. You enjoy the story because you see him go from absolutely nothing to something, and again, like the hijinks, the shenanigans along the way that kind of make the story. And the cameos, like I say, T.I.'s in there, Snoop Dogg's in there. Snoop Dogg's in there from the beginning, and then that interaction is hilarious for me.
I can imagine Snoop being his element in this kind of thing.
For real, like you wouldn't even think he's acting. He's literally just there.
Yeah.
So
playing himself basically.
Literally.
Yeah.
So Dolemite, what are you saying, man? Buy or sell?
You know what? Because it's you and the way you broke it down. If it was David A, then you know what I mean. But you, I'm a buyer, man.
I appreciate that, brother. So yeah, that's what buy or sell. Dolemite, guys. If you haven't seen it yet, go out and check it out. Let us know what you think of it. Hit us up on the socials at TPCP UK, Instagram and Twitter.
All that.
Let us know what you think, man. Catch you next time. Peace.